Today we're doing NBA Imperialism, but the time on the shot clock equals the amount of points scored. So if there's 15 seconds on the shot clock when a team scores, they get 15 points. If there's only 1 second left on the shot clock, they get just 1 point. But as always, we're spinning the wheel of NBA teams to see which team will attack first. And we land on the Portland Trailblazers. We come over to our map here to the Trailblazers. We have our arrow. We're going to spin the arrow to see which team they'll attack. It lands on the Jazz. So the Trailblazers attack the Jazz to start the video. The Blazers started the game with Anthony Simons going to the free throw line. And with 24 seconds on the shot clock, that meant that each free throw is worth 24 points in this video. Simons was able to hit both his free throws. And on the next possession, hit a 5-point shot to give the Blazers a 53-0 lead. And how the points are determined is the time on the shot clock when the ball leaves the player's hand, and each game will be going to 100 points. Despite the Jazz going down by 53 to start, they ended up coming back and taking a 91-84 lead. From here, Simons hit a 14-point shot to bring the Blazers up to 98 points, just 2 points shy of a win, but Colin Sexton answered right back with a 14-pointer of his own to give the Jazz a 105-98 victory. So the Jazz take over all of the Trailblazers land with that win right there, and we are right back over to our wheel of NBA teams. This time we land on the Philadelphia 76ers. A bunch of teams the 76ers could potentially attack here. It lands on the Wizards though. This game started off really close with the two teams going back and forth scoring, but after the Wizards took a 23-22 lead, the 76ers started taking over the game, scoring bucket after bucket. They managed to take a 78-27 lead, but a 9-point and one for Jordan Poole brought the Wizards right back in the game, cutting the lead to just 18 points. Following this, Kelly Oubre hit a 15-point shot, but Alex Sarr got fouled the next possession and had the opportunity to win it at the line. He hit his first free throw, but bricked the second one, and Tyrese Maxey hit an 11-point shot to give the 76ers a 104-84 win. And the 76ers take over the Wizards land right there, and attacking next will be the New York Knicks. We're staying in the same region of the map, and the Knicks will attack the Celtics. This was our first blowout of the video. The Knicks started hot this game, hitting some free throws to take a 48-16 lead, but the Celtics cooked them the rest of the game. The Knicks were only able to score 17 more points the rest of the game, and the Celtics won 100-65. So the Celtics gain even more land in the Northeast. We are right back over to the wheel of NBA teams, and this time we get the Dallas Mavericks. Plenty of teams surrounding the Mavericks here. Lots of potential matchups, but they will be attacking. That is very close. I cannot tell. I think that's, I don't even know. You guys can probably tell more if it's pointing to a team. It looks like it's right in the center for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just spin the wheel again. This time it lands on the Thunder. We had an even bigger blowout here than the last game. We were using injury-free rosters, so I thought the Mavs would have done pretty well with Anthony Davis, but they were only able to score 3 times against the Thunder. The Thunder ended the game with 2 made free throws from Lou Dort and won 106-41. Thunder take over the Mavericks area, picking up a nice chunk of land right there, and attacking next will be the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves, another team surrounded by a lot of teams, but they will be attacking the Bucks. The Bucks took a quick 32-0 lead to start this game, but the Timberwolves came back just as quick, tying everything up at 41. From here, the Wolves started to pull away, eventually taking a 97-54 lead. The Bucks were able to come back a bit, getting up to 76 points, but a 6-point shot from Rudy Gobert gave the Wolves a 103-75 win. And the Timberwolves take over the Bucks land, and attacking next will be the Utah Jazz. The Jazz have quite a bit of land already just from 1 win, but the team they will be attacking is nobody on that first spin again, and they'll be attacking the Nuggets. This was the closest and longest game of the video so far. The two teams just went back and forth scoring all game, and with only 1 free throw being made, it kept the game really close. Near the end, Jordan Clarkson hit an 11-point shot to give the Jazz a 20-point lead, but Christian Brown answered back with a 14-point shot, cutting the lead to just 6 points. After a bricked 3 from Jordan Clarkson, with the opportunity to win it all, Jamal Murray hit an 18-point shot, and the Nuggets won 103-91. So with that win, the Nuggets take over a ton of land. They're definitely the biggest team on the map now. They're really close to losing it all though. And attacking next will be the Toronto Raptors. So the Raptors with 4 teams around them they could potentially attack, but the team they will attack will be I believe it just barely misses the Pistons here and points towards the Cavs. So the Raptors attack the Cavs. We are right back over to the blowouts with this game. After taking a 22-14 lead, I had hoped that my favorite team, the Raptors, might actually have a chance of winning, but I was very wrong. They got walked over for the rest of the game, and the Cavs ended up winning 105-39, the biggest blowout so far. Well, the Cavs take over a little bit of Canada right there. Yet again, my favorite team falls very early in this Imperialism. I don't know, maybe one day they'll be a little bit better and have a chance at winning. That day's not today. And spinning for our next team, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder again. A lot of potential teams to attack, and it lands on the Grizzlies. The previous blowout was quickly beaten by this game. The Thunder destroyed the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were only able to score 3 times the entire game, with all their points being worth less than 10 points. This led the Thunder to an easy 107-21 victory. And the Thunder gain even more land with that win. They are looking pretty unstoppable right now. There's still lots of teams remaining. And attacking next is the Houston Rockets. We could potentially see the Thunder play again. Rockets could attack Spurs, Thunder, or Pelicans. Let's spin the wheel. That lands on the Pelicans. The Pelicans were hot to start this game with a 9-point shot and 2 free throws made from CJ McCollum, and then an 11-point shot from him as well. The Pelicans were able to take a 68-30 lead, but that 11-point shot from CJ would be the last basket the Pelicans made this game. The Rockets followed this up with 2 made free throws of their own, a 13-point shot, and a 9-point shot to win 168. So Rockets pick up the Pelicans land and gain a little bit of land in the south, and spinning the wheel again, we land on the Pistons. And spinning the arrow for the Pistons, they attack the Cavs. The Pistons dominated this game to start, scoring quickly in the shot clock over and over again. They managed to take a 63-21 lead, but this didn't last long. They fouled DeAndre Hunter, and he was able to hit both his free throws to give the Cavs a 6-point lead. The two teams traded buckets before Hunter got fouled again, and he hit his first free throw to win the game 171. And the Cavs take over the Pistons land with that win, and we are down to just 20 teams remaining now, already 10 gone. And right back over to the wheel, we land on the Spurs. Spinning the arrow, it lands on the Suns. With a 16-point shot from Devin Booker and 2 made free throws from Kevin Durant, the Suns took a 64-0 lead to start the game. The Spurs answered right back with 2 free throws made from De'Aaron Fox and a 20-point shot from Harrison Barnes. The two teams traded buckets till Barnes hit a 12-point shot to get the Spurs up to 96 points. The Suns were only able to get a 6-point shot the next possession though, and the Spurs ended the game with a 14-point shot from De'Aaron Fox to win 110-82. So the Spurs get a good chunk of land right there, beating the Suns. And the Suns are a very good 2K team, so that's a big win for the Spurs. We land on the Kings next. Kings either have to attack the Nuggets, Lakers, or Warriors. 3 teams you don't really want to attack. Let's see which one it'll be. It'll be the Nuggets. The Nuggets rolled the Kings for most of this game. They always kept a pretty big lead and found themselves up 92-58. All they needed was an 8-point shot to win, but they were never able to hit it. Keegan Murray hit a 14-point shot. DeRozan was able to hit 1 shot at the free throw line, and Keon Ellis hit a 12-point shot, all while denying the Nuggets from scoring, giving the Kings a 108-92 victory. A massive win for the Kings right there. They go from just having this little bit of land, and now they control the most land out of any team. And right back over to the wheel. Attacking next is the Brooklyn Nets, and they just have a tiny bit of land here in New York, completely surrounded by the Celtics, so the Nets will have to attack the Celtics. We are right back over to the blowouts. The Nets started this game taking a 42-0 lead over the Celtics, but only scored 15 more points the rest of the game. We had our first 1-point basket coming from D'Angelo Russell, and I think this was the turning point. From here, the Celtics took over and ended up winning 115-57. So the Celtics pick up a tiny bit of land with that win. Not much at all, which honestly is probably better because you have a lower likelihood that you're going to get attacked, which I think is the best way to win this thing. And attacking next will be the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves with a lot of land right now. They can either attack the Cavs, Bulls, Thunder, or Kings here. Let's see which it will be. and they're attacking the Bulls. This game was a lot closer than the last. The Timberwolves were getting all their points from normal baskets, whereas the Bulls were getting most of their points from the free throw line. This helped the Bulls lead the entire game, and up by 20, Josh Giddey hit a free throw to win 114-70. And the Bulls take over the Timberwolves land. They are now one of the biggest teams on the map. And the next team to attack is the Sacramento Kings. They're going to be attacking again, and they are massive. There's so many teams they could attack. Go ahead, spin this arrow, see which one it'll be. That points to no one. And they're going to be attacking the Bulls. Despite being able to beat the Nuggets, the Kings struggled a lot with the Bulls. The game was back and forth the entire time, with the Bulls always having a slight lead. Eventually, the Bulls led 63-59. The Kings then made a massive mistake fouling Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic was able to hit both his free throws, giving the Bulls 48 points and a 111-59 win. With that win, the Bulls become the biggest team on the map now. We are down to just 15 teams now. Half the teams are eliminated, and we land on the Lakers. We haven't seen any of these teams play yet over in the West. Odds are Lakers will attack the Bulls here, and yeah, the arrow points to the Bulls. Unlike the Bulls' previous games, this one wasn't close at all. Starting with a 5-point shot and 2 made free throws, the Lakers took a 53-0 lead and kept this lead the rest of the game. The Bulls weren't able to get a single basket worth over 10 points until the end of the game, where Vucevic was able to hit 1 free throw, but it was far too late for a comeback. Luka ended the game with a 14-point shot, and the Lakers won 141. And the Lakers are going to go from one of the smallest teams remaining to the biggest team remaining now. And attacking next will be the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers could either attack the Hornets, Cavs, or Celtics here, and that lands on the Hornets. 76ers attack Hornets. Going back and forth scoring to start, this game was close until Tyrese Maxey got fouled. He hit both his free throws and gave the 76ers an 80-22 lead. But the Hornets didn't give up. LaMelo Ball hit a 13-point shot, and then Brandon Miller followed it up with a 13-point and 1. He hit his free throw and cut the lead to just 8 points. Embiid answered back with a 4-point dunk, but the next possession, Brandon Miller hit a 15-point shot to give the Hornets their first lead of the game. On the other end of the court, Paul George got fouled while hitting a 10-point shot. He managed to hit his free throw as well, and the 76ers won 118-87. 76ers pick up a big chunk of the East Coast with that win. And attacking next is the Orlando Magic, a team we haven't seen yet. Now they can either attack the Heat here or the Hawks. Let's spin the arrow. That's pointing to the Heat. Magic attack the Heat. This was the complete opposite of last game, just a complete blowout from start to end. The Heat started the game up 61-0, and the Magic answered back by only scoring 2 baskets the entire game. The Heat ended up winning 121. Magic tied the Grizzlies for the lowest score of the video. And the Heat are the Kings of Florida now. Attacking next will be the Indiana Pacers. We haven't seen them play yet. They could attack the Cavs, 76ers, Hawks, Thunder, or Lakers here. Lots of options, but I believe that is just barely pointing to the Cavs. Pacers attack the Cavs. This ended up being the closest and longest game of the entire video. It was literally just back and forth the whole game. These two teams matched up perfectly. Eventually, the game was tied up at 80 points. From here, Darius Garland hit a 16-point shot to give the Cavs the lead. Tyrese Halliburton answered right back though, hitting a 12-point shot to cut the lead down to just 4 points. The Cavs needed just 4 points to win, but with the shot clock winding down, Donovan Mitchell hit a 1-point shot to bring the Cavs to 97 points. Still 3 points shy of 100. The Cavs were able to get a stop on the Pacers, but Max Strus missed a 6-point shot that would have given the Cavs the win. On a bit of a fast break, Ben Shepherd found Jarris Walker cutting to the paint, and Walker was able to hit an 18-point layup to win 110-97. And the Pacers take control of all the Cavs land right there. We still have a few teams that we haven't even seen play yet, but attacking next is the Pacers again. Spin the arrow. And the Pacers are attacking the Lakers. The Lakers opened up the scoring with a 17-point basket. Then the two teams just went back and forth, and they kept scoring 13-point shots, which was weird. They scored 2 13-point shots each, and then the Pacers took over the game. They ended up scoring 4 unanswered baskets before the Lakers finally scored again. But by this time, it was too late for a Lakers comeback. Benedict Mathurin hit a free throw on the next possession, and the Pacers won 105-55. And now the Pacers are the biggest team on the map. Also, something I just realized is they completely surround the Warriors. And we are down to just 10 teams remaining now. Attacking next will be the Spurs. We have not seen them play for a bit. I don't even know where to put the arrow. If I put it here, I think it gives them a chance to attack the Rockets, Thunder, Pacers, or Clippers. So let's go ahead and do that. They're attacking the Pacers. So after this game, yet again, we could have a new team that is in control of almost the entire map. The Pacers had yet another blowout win here. Just like the Lakers game, things started off close, but after the Spurs took a 44-34 lead, Benedict Mathurin went to the free throw line again, hitting both his free throws. The Pacers went up 82-44. The Spurs only scored one more time to get to 52 before Andrew Nembhard got fouled and hit his free throw to win 122-52. And the Pacers gain even more land with that win. They completely surround the Clippers as well now. So if we either land on the Clippers or Warriors, they have to play the Pacers. And those are two teams we haven't seen play yet. We also haven't seen the Hawks yet. And we land on the Hawks. Let's spin the arrow. And they're going to be attacking the Thunder. Yet another blowout game here. It was SGA going to the line to start the game, hitting both his free throws and taking a 48-0 lead. From here, the Thunder never looked back, leading all game. They won 105-58. So the Thunder take the Hawks land, and now they completely surround the Heat. And the Pacers still got this really weird shape going on. I don't even know where to put the arrow if we land on the Pacers, so I'm hoping we do not. And again, the two teams we have yet to see play are the Warriors and the Clippers. But we land on the Celtics. Celtics all the way up here in the Northeast. Let's give this arrow a spin. Points to no one. And they're attacking the Pacers. We had a lot closer of a game here. The two teams went back and forth scoring to start, with the Celtics up 36-33. Porzingis hit a free throw to give the Celtics a 60-33 lead, and after that, the two teams traded baskets. Nembhard was then fouled, and he was only able to hit one free throw, giving the Pacers a 6-point lead now. Tatum answered back with a 12-point dunk to give the Celtics a 6-point lead, but on the next possession, Benedict Mathurin got fouled. He hit his first free throw, going up to 97, and with the game on the line, drained his second free throw, win 121-79. And the Pacers take the Celtics land, getting even bigger. They're getting a lot of upsets. I mean, it's all about those free throws. If you can get to the free throw line, you have a great chance at winning. And we're kind of at a point now, whichever team we land on is probably going to face off against the Pacers. We land on the Thunder. The Thunder probably have the best chance of facing another team. I mean, it could be the Heat, Rockets, 76ers, with the arrow right in the middle of all of them. And they're attacking the Pacers, of course. The two teams traded baskets to start the game. Then Siakam hit an 18-point shot to give the Pacers a 32-13 lead. The two teams then traded baskets again, followed by SGA getting fouled. He hit both his free throws to give the Thunder a 69-47 lead. And the Thunder were then able to score again with a 10-point basket. And for the rest of the game, the two teams just went back and forth trading baskets. But with the Thunder having the lead and the Pacers not able to get to the free throw line, the Thunder ended up winning 109-80. And just like that, the Thunder now control almost the entire map. It's all just these small teams left. And every single team is completely surrounded by the Thunder, so whoever we land on is going to be attacking the Thunder. So whichever team we land on last on the wheel will probably have the best likelihood of winning, because winning right now just means you have to play the rest of the games in the video. Let's spin this wheel though. We are going to land on the Thunder. Okay, that's the one team that doesn't have to attack the Thunder if we land on them. Let's spin this arrow though. And that's pointing to the Heat. They're the unlucky ones that have to play. We had our first 0-point basket this game. Chet Holmgren let go of his shot with less than 1 second on the shot clock to give his team 0 points. This game ended up being really tight though. The Heat answered back the 0-point shot with a 1-point shot of their own. And after going back and forth a bit, the Heat led 98-85, meaning the Heat needed just 2 points to win the game. But the Thunder had the ball, and Chet was able to hit a 7-point shot for the Thunder to bring them to 92. With the game on the line and the opportunity to win, Duncan Robinson lost the ball to Lou Dort, and SGA got on the fast break, pulled up in Tyler Hero's face to hit an 18-point shot and win the game 110-98. So the Thunder take control of Florida with that win. We are down to just 5 teams remaining now. I mean, it is still any team's game. Any team could win at this point, but we land on the LA Clippers, a team we haven't seen play yet. And of course, if we come over to the map here, the Clippers are completely surrounded by the Thunder. so they have to attack the Thunder. We are right back over to the blowouts here. There actually wasn't a single free throw all game though, which might be the first time this entire video. The Thunder were just hitting more shots and shots earlier in the shot clock all game. This resulted in them leading the entire time, and eventually they won 161. And the Thunder gained even more land. They are looking pretty unstoppable right now. I mean, they are the best team in the NBA at the moment. Let's see which team will be attacking them next though. We land on the Houston Rockets. Again, they're completely surrounded, so the Rockets are attacking the Thunder. We had yet another blowout here, one of the biggest we've seen in a while. The Rockets managed to score just 3 times this game, and of course, SJ was able to get fouled early on in the game to give the Thunder an early 64-15 lead. And up 81-27, Jalen Williams got fouled. He hit his first free throw, and the Thunder won 105-27. And the Thunder gained even more land. So it's going to come down to the 76ers and the Warriors to be able to stop the Thunder. Back over to the wheel. Which of the teams will we land on? We get the Thunder. All right, so I'm going to put the arrow in the middle here. If it lands more to the east, the Thunder attack the 76ers. If it points more towards the west, then the Thunder attack the Warriors. Let's see which it will be. That literally is pointing straight north. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got to spin it again. And there we go. It is pointing west, so the Thunder will attack the Warriors. The Warriors were finally a good matchup for the Thunder. The game was back and forth to start, the two teams just trading baskets, until the Thunder led 40-37. Chet was able to get a wide open dunk to increase the lead by another 10 points, but the Thunder got a taste of their own medicine, fouling Steph Curry. Curry was able to hit both his free throws, and the Warriors took an 85-50 lead. The Thunder weren't able to score on their next possession, so the Warriors had an opportunity to win it all. In the post, Jimmy Butler hit a nasty pump fake and finished his layup with 15 seconds on the shot clock to give the Warriors a 150 victory. And the Warriors are going from just this little slither of land in the West to controlling almost the entire United States now, except for this little piece that the 76ers have. And this is going to be our final matchup, but we have to spin the wheel one more time. Whichever team it lands on, they will be the attacking team, the other team the defending team, and we land on the Warriors. So for our final game, the Warriors will attack the 76ers. And the winner of the game is our Imperialism champ. I wish I could say this game was close, but after the Warriors took a 9-0 lead, Jared McCain got fouled, hitting both his free throws. He gave the 76ers a 48-9 lead, and the Sixers never looked back from here. The Warriors weren't able to get to the free throw line at all, and up 89-52, Paul George hit a corner 3 with 18 seconds on the shot clock to win 107-52. And the 76ers go from just having a little bit of land in the East to controlling the entire US and a little bit of Canada. They are our Imperialism champs. Here's an updated Imperialism leaderboard on screen right now. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.